Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. This is Ghost in the Craig. Today I wanted to discuss with you guys ISOM. Well, actually, I guess he released it like a month ago, but I finally got my copies of ISOM issue number 1, cover A and B. Unfortunately, I did not get them signed, but if you follow Eric July, or if you watch or listen to For Canon's Sake, or if you know anyone from the Blaze, Eric is one of them, Blaze TV. But yeah, he's been working on his ISOM comic book for quite a while now, and of course he was getting a lot of hate. I did a previous video a couple months ago, kind of like breaking it down and getting into it a little bit, because he was getting a lot of racist remarks and a lot of disrespect and negative comments about him trying to make a comic book. A comic book that's not politically charged, it's not left or right leaning, it's not satire, it's just a good fashion creative comic book. The artwork and the illustrations done by Gabe El Taib and Clef Richards, like, bruh, congratulations, guys. It's a physical thing. It's real. I paid for it. It's in my hands. I didn't get them signed because hopefully I can meet Eric at another meetup with the Geeks and Gamers or the Friday Night Tights crew. Hopefully I can just meet him or see him at a convention or something later on down the line and have him sign him in person. I got the RippaVerse hat. I didn't buy any shirts, but the hat looked fucking dope. I'm a fan of hats, so might as well pick one of those up. But if you're interested, please check out the RippaVerse website and get into it. But yeah, the comic is pretty awesome. I mean, the story of Avery and being an accept of just having they don't really explain it. It's very ominous how the first book goes. It's pretty cool the way characters meet up with each other, the way the scenarios go down. I'm really intrigued at what's going down at this ranch that he owns. I mean, and how he runs into Yaira when they fly back first to each other. I mean, it's very cool. I was very pleased, and so all these people that are just hating on this fool is like, why? This is what it's all about, right? It's not about, like I said, not about being politically charged or any messages or any stupid shit that's being pushed around. It's all about creativity, and it's all about just fans of comic books, whether they're kids, preteens, teens, young adults, or adults. These aren't meant for just adults, These are meant for all ages, which is why I don't understand why he's getting so much hate. These books I mean, for what it's worth, they look fucking awesome.
ISOM issue number 1 is the first book released through RippaVerse Publishing, which makes it extremely significant. Though this is ISOM's self-titled book, it also serves as a launching pad for our entire universe. This 96-pager was written by myself, Eric July. The pencil and ink work was done by the great Clef Richards, and the color work was done by Gabe El Taib. 2 comic book veterans. This book is part 1 of the ill-advised arc, and it follows Avery Silman, who lives right outside of Flores Park, Texas, the place where he was born and raised. Now, Avery is what is known as an accept, which is what common folk in this area call special people.
I've been trying to, I made a video on the boys, and me and my girl have been trying to find boys comics, and we just found this one of volume 4. Gotta go now. I mean, look at that. It's fucking cool. It's all like National Lampoon and shit. But, I think we all need to read more. People need to pick up a book and look at some pictures or read, or, let's get out of the theaters, get off of your TV, and let's just see where all this bankrupt creativity that's in the movies and everything now in media, where did it stem from? What ideas were already made that people are like, oh, that idea was so great, let's just change it and make it a new one. I mean, it's so interesting. But yeah, for what it's worth, if anybody that gave Eric July a hard time, whether they were racist to him or whether they were just disrespecting him, screw you guys, because it's out. The product is out, and I am so thrilled to be a part of this experience, and I'm so excited to see how it continues on. And I love that, at the very end, he gets his suit, right? He gets the ISOM suit, and then there's like a band playing, and then the very last page, I fucking love it. It's like backwards, we'll be back. And which was Eric July's band that he's still a part of. If you've never listened to him, check him out. Backwards with a Z.
The lesser of the evil bankers, but it just repeats, and we revisit this 4 years later. The state itself is based on theft that can't be fixed. So realize you own yourself and no one else.
I was like, fuck yeah, I made the comment that I think his band should be interviewed on Friday Night Tights, because I think that would be awesome. Just, you know, their musical, whatever they're into musically, since they're in a band, and then whoever their favorite comic book characters or whatever, because they're actually helping Eric, you know, in the warehouse and helping them distribute these. So I think that would be really cool, and I really love that little shout out to the band at the end. But yeah, you know, I really want to try to start getting into comics a little bit and try to start finding some old school comics and all these, read and find out where all these stories were changed from. But again, I'm just so thrilled that Eric July, you know, finally made his dream come true, and I hope that many of you do too. Anyone that has projects on the back burner, or anyone else that's working on something that you want to show the world, just show it to them. Even if it's in pieces, even if it's only one issue, just show it to them. I have my Spotify link in my link tree attached to my YouTube description, the channel description and everything. But I have a couple songs that I released on Spotify, and I have like some demos and stuff on like SoundCloud. I love music, but you know, we all got to keep doing what we do and doing what we love. And to be honest, I'm so glad he followed his dreams, because it's all we can ever really do. But this has been Ghost in the Craig. Thank you so much for joining. Like I said, pick up ISOM issue number 1 from your local comic book shop if you have any near you, or if you live in an area that even has one. Or you can go online to RippaVerse.com and just support Eric and the RippaVerse directly, because he deserves all of it. He deserves all of our respect, just given everything he went through to try to make this possible, and everything that his team and followers and staff, all the shit they went through to deal with this.
You've watched some of your favorite comic book characters be bastardized to the point to where they're completely unrecognizable. And of course, these mega corporations that control these properties don't exactly make it easy for you to get in and understand what's canon. So maybe it's time for something new.
But yeah, thank you so much, Eric July. You're the best. I really appreciate everything that you do. Also, another one of my favorites, The Critical Drinker. He is also making apparently going to be screenwriting and helping write a movie, script out of a movie based on his Ryan Drake series. I did a video on that a couple months ago as well, because I'm really, he's right here. Critical Drinker's right there, but bam. But you know, all of his books are fantastic. The whole series of Ryan Drake is pretty cool. I still got like 3 or 4 books left, and I know he has his newest book, Dark Harvest, that just came out. But personally, I cannot wait to see what he does with his character on the big screen. Like it's gonna be fantastic, given all the shit we've gotten and how his mind works on his take on movies and script writing and all that stuff and movie production. I can only imagine how beautiful and amazing and fantastically action-packed or espionage-filled that film will be. I mean, if you've never read any of the Ryan Drake series, definitely check them out. They're on Amazon and everything. What's his name? Will Jordan, who is the Critical Drinker. But yeah, so this has been Ghost in the Craig. Thank you so much. Again, ISOM issue number 1. Check it, get it, support it. RippaVerse. Eric July, thank you so much. Again, appreciate everything you do, brother. This has been Ghost in the Craig again. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Peace.